it's Suzanne Somers. Welcome to the after show. Doing Facebook and Instagram at the same time today. If we can get the cameras a little closer, I'll have a little bit better eye line on both of them. There we go. Or you can even do it right through here, Alyssa. I have Alyssa helping me today, so I actually have a helper, which is so nice. Say hi, Alyssa.
Hi, how are you guys?
Okay, so we are talking about gut renew today. This is Suzanne's unbelievably amazing superfood protein powder. It includes all kinds of gut health nutrients. It has phytogreens, immune support boosters, phytofruits and vegetables, sea minerals. It's an amazing formula. This product has taken off really organically because it helps support gut health, and so many of us are having issues with gut health. We developed this because people in our own family were having so many issues with gut health. And after we started combining all of the ingredients that we use to help get those guts working well again, we realized, wow, this is really a problem that so many people have. So we wanted to create something that would make it easier, and it has really taken off. So thank you for supporting Gut Renew, and if you have experienced good results, please leave a comment so that other people can hear what it's been like for you. I'm going to start by making you some smoothies, because the best part about this, besides the fact that it's so good for you, is how good it tastes. So I'm going to start with, I'm going to show you, this is the 30-day challenge program guide. This is a free gift today. It's usually a $25 value, but it's a free gift when you buy anything in the Gut Renew family at SuzanneSomers.com. So this is our regular 10 serving bag. This is our value size bag, which is 30 servings. That's the best deal. And then we have a whole line of gut health supplements as well that I'm going to talk to you about in a bit. If you want to do the 30-day challenge, you have 2 smoothies a day, plus you have a clean, healthy meal. It's all described for you in this program guide. In addition, you have a ton of beautiful smoothie recipes. So I'm going to make a few for you today. I'm going to start with this one, which is called the Mango Lassi. And it's right here. You can see it has coconut milk and a little bit of tangerine juice, frozen mango, and the Gut Renew. So here we go. I'm going to make it for you. We put together that booklet just to give you, here we go. Here's the frozen mango. Just to give you ideas of what you could use to make the Gut Renew. But you know, you can use whatever sounds good to you. We don't use dairy, only because dairy is a common inflammatory for the gut. So if you're going on the Gut Renew challenge, we have you give up sugar and dairy and alcohol. It's just for 30 days, kind of gives you a clean out. So I use a combination here of coconut milk and a little bit of tangerine juice, just to make it a little different. That's a pretty big piece of mango in there, so I might need a hair more juice. We always use frozen fruit, because what happens when you use the frozen fruit is that it makes it really frothy, like a milkshake. So I'm gonna let this, I put it in the Gut Renew afterwards, because I find sometimes the Gut Renew sticks to the sides if you have it in with the frozen fruit. So I let this blend first. It's gonna get loud. Okay. You can also add some extra ice if you want it a little frothier. Just going to add a little bit of ice. Look at that color. It's so beautiful. It's mango season right now, so if you're into mangoes, the sugar content in mangoes is really good. Where you won't find any sugar is in Gut Renew. Gut Renew has 0 sugars per serving. It has 20 grams of organic plant-based protein. And we specifically chose really digestible forms of protein. So you'll see here, you have sprouted fermented pea protein, sprouted fermented rice protein, hemp protein, and sasha inky protein. So again, these were chosen because they're plant-based and because they're highly digestible. So I've added my Gut Renew now. The color changes a little bit. Still gorgeous. Okay, so I can tell that's nice and blended. Okay, here we go for the pour shot. There we go. I love mango. My cute little straw. Here we go. Oh, it's so good. I pretty much start every day with a gut renew smoothie. Not because I am wanting to make sure I do something good for myself, even though that is what it is. I crave it now. And it's such an easy way for me to have, I'm not a breakfast eater, so this is usually my first meal of the day at lunch. And it fills me up. I know I've at least given myself like those initial great nutrients that help support gut health. This has immune support in it. Ginger, turmeric, sea buckthorn, Ceylon cinnamon, shiitake mushrooms, and it has a whole host of fruit and vegetable powders from beetroot, carrot, kale, spinach, acai, apple, grape, broccoli sprout. It's really just an unbelievable ingredient list. And listen, this is not an inexpensive product, but we really tried to load this with the highest quality ingredients we could find. So here's how to get your 20 grams of organic plant-based protein. No gluten, no dairy, no eggs, no soy. This is a vegan product, and it has 0 sugars and only, is it 2 or 3 grams of carbohydrate? 3 grams of carbohydrate. So, you know, obviously what you put in it, that will change what you put in it, but the actual gut renew, 0 sugars. And
Caroline, we have some questions.
okay, terrific, hit me.
Can you still take it if you don't have gut issues?
Absolutely. You can just use this as a regular protein smoothie, and it's a great product for just general good health, really.
We had another question. Can you use hemp?
Can you use hemp? Hemp milk. Oh yes.
Hemp protein.
Any kind of ads that you want. You can enhance this however you want. We give you some recommendations in the Gut Renew 30-day challenge. But you guys can, you know, we have 33 recipes in here. There are cute founders, Suzanne and Alan. And then in addition, Suzanne shares with you a healthy eating program. So if you want to do that 30-day challenge, she gives you all the lists of foods that she recommends for you to include in that 30 days. And you can have as many snacks as you want, mostly vegetable snacks. And then you have your 2 smoothies, and then you have like a clean, healthy meal for dinner. It works great, and a lot of people lose weight on this too. Okay, I want to get you a taste, Alyssa, and then I'm gonna make you another smoothie. So hang on a minute. Okay, are you a mango girl?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so this is for Alyssa. I don't think you've had gut renew.
No, I haven't.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give you guys.
With the company, yeah, you can.
Cheers to the gut renew. It's super good.
Tasty. Like
Super tasty. It doesn't like. It tastes like a milkshake.
It tastes like a milkshake. You don't feel like you're
drinking something
that's good for you. It just tastes good. Okay, the next one I am going to make the neon raspberry. I have a super pretty picture in here. This one. Look how gorgeous that is. So raspberry is already a beautiful color on its own. But what really makes that color pop is you just add a little bit of fresh beet. So here's my raspberries. These are frozen. So again, that's what's going to make it nice and frosty. And the amounts are in the recipe guide, and you can also kind of wing it. But I did measure it at one point for you. I'm going to use just a small amount of a fresh beet. Look at that color. And beets have a lot of wonderful nutrients in them as well. So you can add, like we said, you can get creative and add what feels good to you. I'm going to add some coconut milk to this. Okay, here we go. Blend this up. moved my Gut Renew into a glass jar like this. It comes with this scoop, and you have 2 scoops per serving. Give this a little bit of ice. Again, that's optional if you like it a little frosty. This would not be a good one to fly on the ceiling. More questions?
Does it matter what liquid we use?
Does it matter what liquid you use? No, you can use whatever sounds good to you. I tend to lean into coconut milk. I use an unsweetened, unflavored coconut milk or an unsweetened almond milk. There are all kinds of nut milks that you can use. So it really just depends on what you like. Or hemp milk, as someone said. We went very allergy friendly with this product. Both of my children had really bad gut issues as teenagers that kind of came up out of nowhere, and we had no idea why they had surfaced, and it took us a long time to figure it out. But they were getting inflamed. They were getting, because when you are allergic to so many foods, as they became, like, all of a sudden they would get these swollen faces and swollen bellies and swollen bodies, and they were dancing for 3 hours a day. They were eating healthy food, but they had really become intolerant to food because their gut lining was completely destroyed. So we went on a mission, and Suzanne was so helpful in introducing me to gut health experts to help get them well. And all of the nutrients that we were advised to give them is what ended up in Gut Renew. So I now have 2 beautiful, healthy daughters who are not compromised with gut health issues, and the reason is all of the nutrients that we now have conveniently packaged in Gut Renew for you. So this is the neon raspberry. How gorgeous is that? And again, raspberries are very low in sugar. If you want to use a low sugar fruit in your smoothies, we highly recommend wild blueberries or organic wild blueberries or organic raspberries or blackberries. Berries, because they're so high in fiber, are lower in sugar content. That's delicious. Look at that. So with this, I'm getting 20 grams of protein. I'm getting my first dose of prebiotics, probiotics, digestive enzymes, trifala blend, things that help support the lining of the gut, things that help support the microbiome, because we all have good flora and bad flora in our intestines. Everyone does. But most of us have too much bad flora, and the reason is that maybe we try to eat well, but the food choices aren't always great, or the environment causes, and food and water, access to things that, we can't always make healthy food choices. So we end up with too much bad flora in our gut. So good flora, the way you increase it, probiotics increase it. Having a healthy gut with prebiotics and probiotics. Here's what we're trying to do. We're trying to change that balance so that you have more good bacteria and less bad bacteria. When you have this, you get gassy, you get bloated, you might have discomfort, you might have food come back on you and get that irritation in your chest. You might think, I need to reach for an antacid. It's actually not an antacid that you need. What you actually need is more acid to help you digest the food. If that's the case, this is where betaine HCl with pepsin. You take this before you eat your meal, you're gonna take a betaine HCl with pepsin. This, if your body's no longer making the hydrochloric acid that it made in your youth, this is your first step in breaking down that food. The second thing that you might need, if you find you're getting bloated right after a meal, you might be deficient in digestive enzymes. So you take the betaine HCl right before you eat your meal, about halfway, midway through, you're gonna take your digestive enzymes. That's the first step in your digestion process. Then you want to make sure that you get a prebiotic and a probiotic. Again, the probiotic, what this does is it helps kill the bad bacteria and helps repopulate with the good bacteria. So that's how we're helping turn that ratio around. And also adding a prebiotic, this is food for your probiotic. So taking the prebiotic makes your probiotic work better. So that's what these supplements are. And again, you have some of those in your Gut Renew smoothie, but we can't give you as much as we want because there's only so much that we can put in here and still make it taste good. And then lastly, if you have occasional constipation, highly recommend the Gentle Colon Renew. For some people, the Gut Renew smoothie will be enough to help your digestion work more efficiently. For other people, you might need to add the Gentle Colon Renew. And Suzanne does not use a fiber product. Fiber is great, but some people get uncomfortable with fiber products because it can cause like that distension in your abdomen. So we highly recommend Gentle Colon Renew, which is magnesium and vitamin C. And what this does is that it gently works with the muscles in the colon, and you take it at night, you put some warm water in it. I like to add a little lemon to mine, and you just have like a very gentle release in the morning. You can use this daily if you need to. So that is Gentle Colon Renew. So do you want to ask me some questions while I do my little dish over here and make you another smoothie?
We have a question from Anna. Does it say anything in the bottle what medicine to take first?
It tells you, I mean, each bottle will tell you what time of day you should take it if it's required. If you should take it with food or without food, it will let you know. If it doesn't say, you can take it whenever you want. So the betaine HCl, again, you want to take that before your meal. The Digestive Renew, you want to take like around the middle of your meal if you're also taking the betaine HCl. The prebiotic and the probiotic, just get those in once a day, and the Gentle Colon Renew you take in the evening. So happy to, and customer service is always there if you guys need questions about, what time you take certain products. Okay, I'm gonna make a chocolate peanut butter, but go ahead and ask me more questions if you have.
Butterfly Wishes asked, how long does it take for you to see an improvement?
Butterfly Wishes, it's a good question. We can really only say results vary. Some people say almost immediately they feel better. They have a couple smoothies and they immediately feel better. Other people, it takes, you might be more backed up. So it depends. What else are you doing in your diet to assist? Are you getting rid of some of those other junk foods or processed foods? Are you adding the supplements? So try a smoothie. Try starting with a bag of this and add a smoothie. Try adding 2 smoothies a day. And then try, following the dietary suggestions that Suzanne gives you in the 30-day challenge, because all of those things help. We're trying to give you a gut makeover. We're trying to help you get rid of anything that's backed up in your system and help you to, get some better nutrients in there that help support your gut health. Here's what we're doing with this. This is a chocolate peanut butter banana. So we have frozen banana. This is unsweetened cocoa powder, 100% cocoa powder. Then we have a scoop of peanut butter or any nut butter. This one is an organic, unsweetened. Okay, add that. I'm going to use almond milk with this recipe. And definitely ice. Okay, did I put enough banana in there? Okay, here we go. Let's try this. This one is so good. This one I usually have in the afternoon. Gut Renew. Again, we're going to get all of that really good protein, plant-based protein, and the gut health nutrients, prebiotics, probiotics, digestive enzymes, marshmallow root extract, which is really important to help support the lining of the intestine. If you guys have heard of a condition called leaky gut, that's when the lining of the intestine that's when the lining of the intestine becomes perforated and your food goes into your system undigested. That's when you can get really bad inflammation. And that's what happened to my girls. So you need nutrients that help support gut health lining. And marshmallow root extract was one of the important things that we added for my girls in that time. Okay, here we go. This is the chocolate banana. You literally could be at a diner, or you could be doing something good for gut health. Up to you. I'm sending this right through the phone, right to Alyssa.
Oh yeah.
One more glass for me. How good, right?
Yes, this is like chocolate milk.
It's so
Literally.
good.
And the henna peanut butter is awesome. It's awesome. Do you have to put 2 scoops in, or can you get away with 1?
You know what? It's a good question. If you're finding that the price of this is too high for you, some people will just switch and do 1 scoop. That doesn't give you the full dosage, obviously. The dosage that you see here on the back is for 2 scoops per serving. But if you're having a hard time affording that, try 1 scoop. It's better than nothing. So absolutely, if that helps it become more affordable for you. The other thing that can help this be more affordable is we have an auto delivery. So when you do auto delivery, you get this home for 10% off the lowest price. So for instance, this value size gut renew, it's usually $140 at retail. We have it discounted to $99.99, and it's only at SuzanneSomers.com. When you get it on auto delivery, we knock that down to $89.99. So you're getting this home. It's 30 servings. It's $3 a serving. So that's in place of a meal. So you're having that $3 a serving. You're going to add a few of these ingredients, and you're doing something really good for your health. So hopefully you can jump in and try it. We've had so many people love this product. Look at the testimonials, you'll see. We're about to shoot another commercial for Gut Renew. We have a commercial with Suzanne, we have a commercial with Suzanne and Alan, and we're about to shoot one with my daughters to talk about their journey with Gut Renew, because they were in that like 13, 14, 15, and as teenagers, gosh, it was brutal what they had to go through. Any more questions, Alyssa? Questions, comments?
Do you also get a discount on the Sexy Legs if auto shipped?
Sexy Leg Renew. We do have I think any of our products, if you add the auto ship, you can lock in that 25% off price. So look on the product page for Sexy Leg Renew. She's talking about a product that's sweet diosmin 95 that helps with the elasticity of your veins. So if you're someone who's struggling with vein issues, they don't look so pretty on the outside when they start getting stretched out, but also it can make your legs and ankles swell, which is painful and not so attractive. When you've been if you've been traveling and your feet swell, or if you've been on the dance floor too long and you take off your evening shoes and you can't get them back on, that's where you know that those veins might be a little too stretched out. Sexy Leg Renew helps firm and tone the veins, so it helps the blood get back to your heart and takes care of some of that pooling that can happen in the legs and ankles.
While on the 30-day challenge, is there something to help not be hungry?
Well, the way when I do the 30-day challenge, and I do it at least twice a year, sometimes 3 times a year, because it's just a healthy way to eat. So I wake up, I usually have my coffee in the morning, or you can have, your smoothie in the morning, whatever's best for you. But when I have my smoothie at lunch, I usually make a salad to go with it, like a big salad with a ton of vegetables. And you can have as many vegetables as you want all day long. So I keep all kinds of cut vegetables in the fridge so that I always have something to snack on. And it just psychologically makes me feel like, 'cause I'm not usually hungry, but I think sometimes we get just addicted to needing something to nibble on. I know I do. So I keep jicama and celery and carrots and, peppers and everything around so that I just always have something I can snack on. And then in the evening, I mean, you do have a pretty hearty meal in the evening. You can have like a nice piece of chicken or fish or steak. You can have like a small sweet potato, and then you can have broccoli or any kind of vegetable and a salad. So it's plenty of food, but just keep snacking on vegetables, it helps. Any more questions? I'm gonna make you a frozen Hawaiian because I also wanna show how if you wanna add some additional greens to your smoothie, a lot of people like making those green smoothies in the morning, even though you already have a lot of greens in the product. Throw in a handful of spinach or a handful of kale. So today I'm gonna use, this is papaya. The recipe also calls for mango, so I'm going to use that as well. And coconut milk. And again, it's frozen, so it makes it nice and frothy. Okay, we get this blended, and then I'm going to add the greens. So my first layer of protein, gut health nutrients, and phyto greens, fruits and vegetables, sea minerals, that's going in. And now I'm just going to add a handful of spinach and kale. Just to get some extra nutrition because you can't even taste it. I mean, it looks green, but you saw how much between the mango and the papaya, and then the gut renew is sweet. It's a neutral flavor. It's a vanilla flavor, but it's sweet. It tastes really good. Okay, here's our green Hawaiian. It looks like pea soup. That really does look like pea soup. So I usually don't make this one on camera. It's
it
so
doesn't
great.
look.
Hold on, we need straws. Here we go. Have at it. Enjoy your tropical vacation.
Oh, yeah.
But how good, right? I'm a sucker for
The
anything.
name fits 100%.
I am a sucker for anything tropical.
Yeah.
It's so good. You cannot taste anything green in there, that's for sure. Again, we did a lot of testing to make sure this would taste good for you. And also really support a healthy gut. And, make sure that 20 grams of organic plant-based protein is just a great way to start your day. So if you're new to Gut Renew, I recommend you try this 10 serving bag. This is a $50 item. And today you get the Gut Renew 30-day challenge program guide free with it. And try it. Give it a try. We have a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you don't like it, it's okay. Just send it back. Call and let us know. I can't believe how low our return level on this, though. Most people immediately just jump in and order the value size bag. Okay, just to recap here. This is what we made today. We had the mango lassi. We have the neon raspberry, the chocolate banana, and this is our green Hawaiian. So you guys, you do you make the ones that you like. And then again, consider adding these supplements. I mean, we highly recommend the prebiotic and the probiotic, these two. So that's why in the 30-day challenge, what you get is you get 2 of these bags. So you have enough to make 60 smoothies. And then you also get the prebiotic and the probiotic as part of your system. And then you can add these 3 products if you find that you need them. But this is what we really recommend: the 2 value size gut renews, the prebiotic, the probiotic, and then that comes with the program guide so that you know how to do the 30-day challenge. Okay, I'm gonna just flip these cameras around and see if you guys have any questions here. Hello. Okay, is this a subscription? Colleen, it can be a subscription. Oops, hold on. I need to turn the camera around. There we go. Hi there. It can be a subscription, so you can sign up for auto delivery if you want it to be a subscription. When should you take the prebiotic and the probiotic? You can take those, I take them in the morning or the evening. You can take them together, and morning or evening is fine. How many calories are in one smoothie? That depends on what you put in it, but I will tell you that Gut Renew has 110 calories per serving. Can this be used while doing keto? Absolutely, because there are 0 sugars per serving and it is only 3 carbs. So I would recommend that you use like wild blueberries or berries because that's going to be the lowest sugar content. Okay, more questions here. I missed the beginning. Caroline, when do you take the pre and probiotic? I take most of my supplements at night. In the morning, I take the things that have to be taken on an empty stomach. Then I have my Gut Renew smoothie. And then in the night, I take the rest of my supplements before I go to bed. Have you discontinued your spot remover? I'll hold this one because it'll be easier for you. We have not discontinued it, but we are out of stock right now. But we have the Echo Cleaner, which also works as a spot remover. Okay, when can we expect the chocolate Gut Renew? Looking forward to the monk fruit. The chocolate Gut Renew, it should be, God, I was going to say it's going to be in less than a month. It's being filled right now. Why is Suzanne taking thyroid supplements? Thyroid is a hormone. It's actually not a supplement. So that is something that her doctor tested for, and she's a little low in thyroid. So when you have a functional medicine doctor, like the kind of doctors that we recommend at livehealth.com/Suzanne, they will check your thyroid levels. And if you need thyroid supplementation, it is a prescription that they will take for you. I also take thyroid. Do you take the pre and probiotic together? I take them together. Can I use cacao powder with peanut butter? You absolutely can. In fact, in the chocolate Gut Renew that's coming, we used cacao and chocolate in the recipe. So you can add either one. They're both great. Linda said, I've been drinking smoothies and fresh ones for breakfast and lunch, and I don't feel it's detoxing me. I'm not losing weight. Tell me what's wrong. Linda, are you also following the weight loss guidelines or the 30-day challenge guidelines? You might try eliminating some of the other foods if you're not. Listen, we're not selling you, this is not a magic pill here. It's not like you're going to have one smoothie and like poof, you're going to lose all your weight and all of your, issues will be gone. What this is doing is it's help supporting a healthy gut. It's help supporting better digestion. It's help supporting if you have issues with gas or bloating or eliminating regularly. You may not have the nutrients that you need for your body to function properly. So try this for breakfast, try this for lunch, and you might try adding the supplements. That for some people, the Gut Renew is enough. The prebiotic and the probiotic, we highly recommend you add these to your protocol. If you are at an age where your body has reduced production of hydrochloric acid and digestive enzymes, these can be a game changer for you. So how do you know that? After you eat, do you find that you get bloated? Does your stomach get hard? Does it get uncomfortable? Do you find your food coming back on you? You get that irritation in your chest. That could be a sign that you need to add the betaine HCl with pepsin. and the digestive enzymes. Suzanne has to take these with every single meal. And this is the first step in your digestion process. Well, chewing is the first step. The first bit of digestion happens when you chew and you activate with your saliva. The second thing that happens is that your body releases hydrochloric acid and digestive enzymes. That's how it breaks down your food. So if you're no longer making an adequate supply of hydrochloric acid and digestive enzymes, that's where we can supplement. And Suzanne has talked to us so much about this, how you can put back what starts missing in the aging process, because while it may be normal for your age, it's no longer optimum. So how do we get your system running at optimum? That's where we start adding these. So again, you might try this as something to, in addition, and I hope that's helpful to you. And if you are having issues with occasional constipation, the Gentle Colon Renew, if maybe you're pretty severely backed up, and the Gut Renew is not, moving through that on its own, try adding the Gentle Colon Renew. It is gentle. It's not like a detox where you have to sit near the bathroom. You take this at night before you go to bed, and it's magnesium, which is very calming, so it helps aid in sleep as well. And vitamin C, and it works with the muscles in your colon to help you just have like a nice, easy movement in the morning. If you are intermittent fasting and taking one shake a day around 10 a.m., when would you take all the supplements? Karen, take them whenever it feels good to you. Again, the betaine HCl and the digestive enzymes you take with meals. The other ones you can take with or without meals, up to you. What is the function of vitamin C in the Gentle Colon Renew? It helps with the muscles. So it helps gently contract the muscles in the colon. What type of magnesium is in the Colon Renew? Magnesium carbonate. That's the type that's in the Colon Renew. You made your smoothie tonight with 2 scoops, but it made 2 smoothies. It made 2 glasses, Ginny, so that would still be 1 smoothie. I divided it into 2 glasses. If you have our Gut Renew tumbler, it's a nice big tumbler, and it's a meal. So I have, sometimes it is 2 glasses of this is 1 smoothie, and that's how I really feel satiated when I eat this. I mean, you're gonna have a hard time not feeling satiated when you have this chocolate smoothie. It's so good. Chocolate, banana, peanut butter. I know what I'm doing after the show. Okay. One more leg question. Can you take 1 in the AM and 1 in the PM? And will it still have the effect, or take 3 a day? Barbara, we recommend on the Sexy Leg Renew that you take it as it says on the bottle. Any deviation from that, you should check with a doctor, because I don't want to tell you to take more than what we're allowed to say by FDA guidelines. Do you have a baby line, shampoos and lotions? Amy Jo, Suzanne Organics is organic and it's toxic free, so it is perfectly appropriate and recommended to use on babies. There are no chemicals in it. There are no chemical emulsifiers. There's no artificial color or fragrance. Johnson's baby shampoo, which is specifically marketed towards baby, has sodium lauryl sulfate in it, which is a known carcinogen, but that is the sudsing agent that is mostly used in products that create suds, like bubble baths and body washes and shampoos. Suzanne does not use that. She's had her line for, 15 years now. She uses very gentle coconut cleansers. They're wonderful products for any age. Did you find the missing box of blouses? Yes, we did, Patty. So we found those size 3 leopard blouses. They're in the warehouse. So if you bought the size 3 leopard off the shoulder top, it is available. It will be coming to you. Will the chocolate Gut Renew cost the same? Gina, thank you for asking. It is a little bit more expensive for us to make, but we priced it the same because, you have to have your chocolate. I've been on the Gut Renew and love how I feel. Lost the bloat. Awesome, Lisa. Love to hear that. So many people have had the same experience. Happy that's been the case for you. Francesca said, I never knew how much I needed this. You know what? I think a lot of us don't, because when we're having issues, what happens is that things, it happens slowly, right? And then you just get used to it. We get used to having a bloated stomach. Bloating is not normal. We get used to not having regular elimination. It's not normal. Like, your body is supposed to eliminate regularly. I mean, people who are really healthy say more than once a day, but we'd love to at least get you at once a day. We don't want you to feeling bloated. We don't want you feeling tired. We don't want you having issues with, your hair or your skin or, your brain too, because when your gut is off balance, it also affects your production of neurotransmitters. So again, these are the things that make us feel calm, happy, joyful, or, able to calm down and go to sleep at night. When my girls had their gut issues, they were teetering between, horribly stressed and agitated or very sad and blue because, as the doctors explained to me, they didn't have any healthy production of neurotransmitters because that health begins in the gut. 80% of your neurotransmitter production is based on a healthy gut. So get your gut in shape. If you're someone who's struggling with feeling sad and having a hard time getting yourself up and motivated, or if you're feeling agitated and stressed all the time, it also could be a stomach issue. And Suzanne's taught us so much about how they call the gut the second brain. Yes, gut is connected to the brain. Madam Siege is saying this. Hi, follow me, everybody in your office. Okay. I think those are the bots talking. Stick to it. I'm not hungry at all. Eating carrots in between. Awesome. If I'm on auto ship, does that include free shipping? Eve, such a good question. As you know, as most of you know, at SuzanneSomers.com, you get free shipping at $99.99. So if you go to the auto ship, this value size bag goes down to $89.99. But here's how you can trick the system. Get this every 2 months, and that will be $90 times 2, which is $180. But then you still get only one bag a month. Does that make sense? And that way you can get the free shipping. Because otherwise, if it goes down to $90, you'd have to add something else to your cart to qualify for the free shipping. Kathy said, I love the Gut Renew. Barbara is going to take her bullet on vacation so she can continue making her Gut Renew. That's a smart idea. Will you make the prebiotic in a regular pill to swallow? Oh, the prebiotic is so delicious. It's in this. Melissa hasn't had one. This is a prebiotic. It looks like a little candy. You want one? Yeah. Wait, check out these nails. You got to put your nails in. There we go.
No peek.
Oh, they're so good. This is my favorite one to take.
They're very delicious.
Mm-hmm. We won't be making it in a capsule because the size of the capsule, guys, depends upon how many nutrients need to go in that capsule or in, we can't, we back up all of our capsules and dosages based on the clinical studies that are done on these. So if the prebiotic, in order for us to say this helps support healthy gut flora, there's a certain amount that we need to put in this. So again, that's what's pressed into this capsule. This one happens to be great as a chew. Some of the other things like bone care, you need 4 of those in order to get the recommended dosage of the calcium, the vitamin D, and the magnesium that you need to help support healthy bones and help prevent osteoporosis. Could HCl replace Nexium for acid reflux? Marilee, I am not allowed to talk about that because acid reflux is considered a disease and Nexium is a drug. I would tell you that Suzanne uses HCl and she does not have that issue. So that's up to you if you want to try it or talk to your doctor about that. How do you take HCl and digestive enzymes? HCl, you're going to take this at the beginning of your meal before you eat. When you're about halfway through your meal, that's when you're going to add the digestive enzymes. For some people, if you have a bloating issue, this will handle it. So, it depends on what your issue is. But if your issue is that you can't break down food because you don't have a healthy amount of hydrochloric acid or healthy digestive enzymes, You know, these digestive enzymes, you need a different digestive enzyme to break down protein, fat, carbohydrate, fruit, and this has all of those in there. So what this does is that it gives you the digestive enzyme that you need to break down that food, and then so that your body can absorb that as nutrients. What is the link for the thyroid issues? Brenda, we have partnered with a company called Live Health. It's livehealth.com/Suzanne. And you can have a free consultation and talk to the team at Live Health, and they can set you up with a doctor who does this kind of testing. It's all done through lab work. You do it from your home. So you just go to a lab that's close to you, you send the information to the doctor, you have a telemedicine appointment with the doctor, and then they ship those prescriptions right to your door. So you might not need thyroid, it's all personalized medicine. I need thyroid. So when I get it from them, I also get hormones from them. I also get peptides from them. And I went through the whole process, and my package arrived at the door, and I was like, I never left, and here are the goods. So that was great. Is there a good supplement for hot flashes? There is no supplement for hot flashes. That is something that if you're low on estrogen, that is commonly what causes hot flashes, but a hormone panel, which could be done with one of the doctors at livehealth.com/Suzanne, could help you find out if that would be helpful for you. It sure has been helpful for me. Is it safe to take more than the recommended dose of vitamins? I'm so encouraged how they are helping. It sounds like if you're getting results, Barbara, I don't think you need to take more. You'd have to tell me which one specifically. The prebiotic and the probiotic, you could absolutely take these twice a day. That would be up to you. The digestive enzyme, you may need more than one with each meal. Again, some of this is sort of feeling with your body. The hydrochloric acid, the betaine HCl, Suzanne explained that, if one isn't doing it for you, try 2 with your meal. And if you start to feel a little bit of burning, then you have more than you need. So you want to, once you start to feel the burn, then you've had too much. But again, it's that acid that you need to break down the food. Can you take the supplements with acid reflux medication? I would not recommend that. I think that's something that you'd have to talk to your doctor about. So I would recommend you talk to your doctor. Is Gut Renew high in sodium? It has 210 milligrams of sodium, 210 on the sodium. Okay, listen, you guys have been great. I hope that you go to SuzanneSomers.com. Check out the products that we've talked about. If you have any more questions, feel free to DM me. I am on Instagram at Caroline Somers, Caroline Somers, Somers. I'm happy to help answer your questions. And I try to come on these feeds after we post them and answer more questions. Big thank you to Alyssa so that I could actually have both hands and make you smoothies. We will catch you guys back on Wednesday for the show at 4 p.m. Thanks for joining us.